Alright, we've got one chasm left and then Darklurker. And this should be pretty easy. The Drangleic Chasm is essentially free when you're careful and you know what to do. And Darklurker is one of those bosses that is really terrifying if you try and fight him early. When you come back this late in the run, when you have so much dex and stamina, it becomes significantly easier. And that's why we've waited this long to come here. Start with RTSR as usual. Light torch should be safe, though you shouldn't really need it. Because this guy can't get through this little gap here, so you shouldn't need the torch, but it doesn't hurt to be safe. Oops. So here we go. Again, this chasm should be very easy when you know what to do. We've got Stone Ring, good. We're not going to need fall damage. Alright. So for the first enemy, we're going to sneak out until we can just barely get an angle on his knee. Though he shouldn't come charging at you. They have low aggro range in the dark. Anyway, this will do. These first 4 shots are guaranteed with the Stone Ring. So just spam some arrows at him. Let the poison do his job. He might start shielding, but we don't really care. As long as you got those first 4 shots in, he shouldn't last too long. There he goes. Pretty easy. Now there's another enemy around this corner. As soon as we shoot the Forest Spirit around this corner, he's going to start moving. He won't aggro immediately, but he might come wandering around this corner and see us. So what we're going to do is sneak up here, forwards a bit, so he has to come further around the corner before he can aggro. We're going to get an angle on this spirit's foot. Watch out for the wall, because the wall will block you like that. So we need to go a little further out than you might think. But anyway, we're going to kill this guy with 3 arrows very quickly, and then we have a room we can run into to escape from the swordsman. And then we can kite him forever. It becomes very easy. So 3 arrows very quickly. Turn and look for the guy. There he is. He's wandering now, but he hasn't come far enough out to see us yet. So we might be able to get quick poison. Wait for his back to be turned. Let's wait for him to move away a bit. Nope. Looks like that's not going to happen. Or maybe it will. That'll do. Okay, that should just about do it. Now we can kite him in a circle between this room and around that path forever. He might shield, but his shield doesn't block very much damage, so it doesn't matter. Turn and take a shot when you get the chance, but otherwise just kite and keep him in view. Really the only way to fail this is if you go too far and he turns around and comes the other way at you and surprises you. But yeah, you have a perfect circle here to kite him around for as long as you need. Not really a threat. The biggest danger in this entire chasm are the gaps in the floor, so watch out for those. And at this point, we're basically done. 1 enemy left, but not a threat at all. Got poison from long range. And she will never reach us here. Once again, don't fall in the abyss. And now we're at Darklurker. So let's prepare. We're going to want maximum damage for this fight. We're going to need a lightning resin and a bright bug. We can't buff up out here. Our buffs will be gone when we load into the fight. So we're going to have to buff as soon as we land. We'll start with the lightning resin because it's faster. We should be able to get that off at the start without any trouble. And then we're going to need to wait for some attacks for a chance to buff. So here we go. Lightning res at the start. Oh, gives perfect chance to buff. That's ideal. We want to get his health low, but not too low. So just a couple of hits to start. Oh, that's the attack we want, but not yet. We want to get a little more damage on him first. Because that attack gives us a lot of chances to do damage. Let's get one more shot on before we go for it. What's he doing? Okay, that should be enough. You do not want to over damage him and trigger the cloning early, so be very cautious. It's better for him to have more health than less. Now we just wait for the attack. Alright, I'll rebuff Resin here because he's giving me a chance. That's the attack. His right arm up in the air. We're going to do a lot of damage, then get away from the orb. And now we go crazy. Do as much damage on as you can. He'll clone. There it is. With this much damage, he's not going to survive for long. So we don't have to fight him in second phase. It becomes much, much easier. So, that's Darklurker.